We're going to use my website very often this semester. It has all the plans on there, all the links to all the assignments. It has syllabus on there and class rules, which we'll look at for the first day. So go ahead and go there now, mrharris.us. Like it's one word, no period or space between Mr. and Harris. So it starts off by saying I teach focused web design and gaming. And then with regards to turning in assignments late, I'm very lenient in that I'll take them for full credit for the first week. Between weeks 1 and week 2, I'll give you 70%. For weeks 2 through weeks 5, 50%. And for more than 5 weeks, just 10%. The reason why I give 10% is so that parents know you turned it in. Some parents have a rule that you have to turn everything in. The reason why I have to discount these is because if I don't, some students will just wait until the end of the semester and get their work from their neighbor and turn it in all at once. I feel like I'm very flexible with this. Some teachers don't take it late at all, but I know everybody works at a different pace. During class, sometimes people don't think about their neighbors, they just talk loudly. So I'm asking that you don't do that. So be considerate of your neighbors, be considerate of me. While I'm talking, I need you to try to be quiet. There will be times when you might not understand what I'm saying, but don't just start shouting out, Mr. Harris, Mr. Harris. Just wait until there's a natural break or I get to the end of something. And if I have to, if you completely don't get it, I'll even cover the whole thing again. But if there's constant interruption, people won't understand anything that I cover. I try to be pretty brief, so try to pay attention. I don't talk all period like some teachers, so keep that in mind. A lot of times students will come in and they'll be distracted with something. So try to not be distracted. Um, you're not supposed to use or play games or use your cell phone or your MP3 player this semester. I usually do a better job first semester of being a little bit tougher on this. So don't create a problem with those things, or I'm going to have to warn you. And then, depending on the situation, if I'm at my desk all day, I might ask you to have me hold the phone. Or if not, if you refuse to do that, or I have to wander around the room, I'm going to ask that you bring it to your administrator. Especially don't answer your phone in class or don't come in talking on your phone. The administrator documents cell phone when cell phones are taken, and they have a procedure that gets tougher until your parents have to come in and get the phone. I'll often call or email when I feel like there's a big problem, or I'll suddenly just realize there's a problem or a student's not working. So keep that in mind. I won't warn you before I email, I'll just do it. With regards to flash disks, if you're going to use one, be prepared to show me what's on it. Sometimes people will bring in games on a flash disk or they'll be copying their neighbor's work onto a flash disk. So please don't do that unless you're willing to open it up and show me what's on there. If you need to contact me and you can't reach me in class, feel free to email me. Try to keep it with regards to school questions. Don't send me forwards or personal emails. Let's look at focus September. And then let's click on syllabus. Then click on open. So here's the focus syllabus. There's the course title, my email. This talks about what's in focus. The general idea of focus is to have a baseline where All students know how to create a PowerPoint, know how to use Word. I've had a little exposure to some Adobe products. We also do some career research in here, very important unit. We take the color code, career interest inventory, which shows you a little bit about yourself. File management. It's important 'cause we want all the students to know how to save things and access things from different computers here on campus. Generally, I like students after the first few days, after we get used to each other, to come in, sit down, not wander around the room. I'll try to start class right away, so try not to disrupt that. You're not supposed to have soda or eat food in here, be on your cell phone, wear headphones. You're not supposed to change things on the computers. The problem is that maybe you'll put something as a desktop or as a background and it'll offend your neighbors. So please don't do that. Please don't try to damage the computers. That can be a serious issue, which results in a referral. You're not supposed to have electronic devices. You're supposed to try to leave the computer station in at least as good a condition as you found it. If somebody leaves trash, please just throw it away. If there's a repeated problem, somebody screwing around with the computers or damaging things before you get here, I need you to let me know right away. Please treat each other with respect. Don't talk loudly to the point that your neighbor's not going to be able to concentrate. Please try to help each other. So if I say something, you can't understand it, or you can't understand how to do something, if you could just help your neighbor out quietly, that'll make it so I can cover the more detailed problems. Sometimes there'll be a class where a lot of students have problems. In those classes, it's especially important to help each other if you can. Sometimes we'll use trending.com. It'll check to see how much of the work you copied. You're not supposed to copy somebody else's work. There are ways to check that. Um, so please don't do it. I have to give you an F on the assignment and refer you if it happens again. The grading is a standard grading scale, and that's the syllabus. Here are the class rules, the link below syllabus. It has consequences to go along with things that happen in class. So minor things that you might do are right here on level 1. So it might be just a warning. If you do more serious things, right away you jump to level 2. Loss of computers, parents notified. And then level 3, violating copyright laws. So it'd be trying to copy software or bringing software in that somebody is selling and you have an illegal, it's illegal because you're bringing that here to school. Changing the network settings, so trying to break into stuff, deleting things that don't belong to you, using somebody else's logon, and trying to find ways to access inappropriate websites and continued use after parents been notified of other problems you've had. So if you keep doing level 1 stuff, it'll go up to a level 2, or you could do things that are so bad they become level 2 or level 3 immediately. Thank you. Thank you.